Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property. Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there and names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, as we all know, the job market continues to get updated every single month. And honestly, unemployment has been low for some time. This is not hiring season. This is when people start buckling down. They're getting ready for Thanksgiving, Halloween. They're getting ready for Christmas shopping. They're not really watching as many YouTube videos. And so, you know, views are down, ads are down. A lot is down during this time of year. But as people are getting their head down, as people are saving up money and working for the next 3 months, what happens is we turn that page into 2025. Once we turn that page into 2025, I'm actually expecting an increase in jobs being available. The government gets a new spending bill, a new funding package, right, for the first quarter. There are plenty of companies that are getting into the swing of things, gearing up for summertime. Insurance costs are down in the winter. You know, as they get ready for summer where people are going out vacationing, doing things that they can potentially injure themselves. Car insurance costs, again, all that stuff starts to expand as we get into May and June. Another thing that you want to look at is college students as they're, you know, leaving certain towns or certain areas. And then also it's a beautiful time to invest in real estate as we approach summer months, because you can get long-term tenants fairly easy in the hotter weather, because what? They're always looking to, you know, move within the hotter climate season. Why? Because children are typically out of school. They've already celebrated the holidays. You know, people like to celebrate their holidays in comfort and instability. And so, you know, the time for action is when everything is moving, and that's when things get hotter. April, May, June. I've really not had too many hot Aprils. I wish I did, but April is normally, there's still some snow on the ground in the beginning of April. So hopefully 2025 is going to be different. But the reason why I bring all that up is because I'm seeing a lot of people apply for work, a lot of people applying for jobs. But the truth is that, you know, it's mixed. There's a lot of people who are applying, but they don't show up for the interview. They don't show up for the first day. Maybe they found something better. So, you know, quality candidates are still going to be able to find something for themselves. But another thing that I wanted to state was that these same candidates were looking for additional income. They were looking to make more. There are part-time jobs being offered, full-time jobs being offered, where, you know, for whatever reason, people have decided to apply for these positions and then say, you know what, not enough for me. You know what, I can do better, or I want more for myself. And we see that within our society where a lot of the times people who are leaving now, they feel underappreciated. And it's easy to feel that way when businesses feel as though they don't need to appreciate you in this market, right? Businesses got tired of being burnt. They got tired of quiet quitting. They got tired of people leaving their jobs because they had 5, 6, 7, 8 offers lined up. Now that the roles have been reversed, they're like, oh, you don't want to work as hard? Here's a performance improvement plan. Oh, you don't want to do X, Y, and Z? Okay, I got something for you. you got to be able to hit this standard within the next month or 3 months. And so, a lot of people who are feeling underappreciated are saying, you know what? With all the work that I've done and with all I can contribute, I might as well go somewhere else and start that contribution. I might as well go ahead and show and prove what I am and who I am and what I am able to do. I might as well. And so, I'm starting to see that, similar to when I was doing my thing, I wasn't on any improvement plans by any means, but I didn't feel appreciated. I didn't feel like I was getting my just due. Not only was I not able to apply internally for jobs, because anytime I would apply, they would just tell me to speak to my manager, but I was also denied my raise for the year when I was with my previous employer. And so I feel the same resentment that a lot of the people applying now to the company that I work for are also feeling. I feel the same understanding of where they're coming from and why they want to improve. And so, there's no shortage of people who want to move up and improve themselves. I had spoken to people within my company several times, asked them what their goals are and if they wanted to improve and if they wanted to move up within the company. Six months ago, they would have told you no. Now, today, they're all saying yes. They're all saying they want the position and they want the job. And so to me, it's like, one, they're younger, so people do change. And I'm saying that as if I'm not young myself, and I completely understand. But, it just shows that over time, the need and the want to improve and succeed, once the opportunity is available, most people are just not going to pass that up. I remember passing up being a manager when I worked for Domino's back when I was 18 as a football player and a college student. I remember passing up that opportunity. I said, I'm making more driving and getting tips. I don't want to be a manager. That's exactly what I said. I remember going into my manager's office as a security guard, again, while I was in college. And just talking to my boss's boss about whatever it is that we were talking about. The next day, he went to my boss and said, I'm making him a supervisor. I remember that. It's not even on my resume anymore because I was still in college then. I feel like there's no need to put college jobs on my resume anymore. But I became a supervisor for a large security firm, Allied Universal, where I was there for over 2 years while I was in school. And I say all that to say, I said no. I didn't want it. Why would I want to be a supervisor when I'm still in college, playing sports, rugby, football? I didn't wrestle in college. But why would I want to do all that and put all that burden on myself? I'm making enough money. I'm paying all my bills. I'm out of student loan debt. That's good enough for me. And they said, no, you're going to be a supervisor. And so I took on the role because I had no choice. It's either be a supervisor or not have a job. And I chose to keep my job. You understand? And so I say all that to say, people are completely different. When I said I didn't want something, I truly didn't want it. But I also understand that things do change within the market. And people want to be appreciated no matter what, no matter where, no matter who they are. You understand? And I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people feel underappreciated right now. A lot of people feel underappreciated from their jobs and what they're doing. And I do believe that they're going to stick it out till about January or so. And then they'll say, you know what? It's time for a change. It's a new year, new me. And they get all these resolutions going and and they start making changes and they start looking for something different. And what's going to happen is that all these jobs that were scouting talent for so long, they're already going to have a pool to pull from. But then also, there are people who are going to enter the market more than qualified, who's been with their company for years. Now, not as much as what happened during 2020, 2021, when everybody was out of jobs and out of work and they weren't deemed essential. But I think anyone who thought the grass was greener on the other side and found out it wasn't, or that didn't get that promotion that they were promised, or just didn't like the environment that they were subjected to, they'll probably be looking for something as early as January. And so, and I would definitely advise people to not apply at the end of the year, not looking for work in November and December, because business needs do change. Businesses do go over their budgets for the next quarter. Businesses do shut down when leases are up. So you want to make sure that you are in the right space in a new year to where that lease has been renewed, things are going well, especially if you're in a retail sector or a retail space. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I have dropped some gems today. I have, so please hit that like button for me. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.